Hey everyone, just wanted to update you. We look absolutely crazy. It is
Sorry.
like a gloomy and cloudy day today, and I wasn't trying to do my hair, and I have no makeup on, so this is just all natural, just us,
Too natural.
very
I
natural.
haven't shaved. I look crazy.
We look crazy, but it's okay. We wanted to catch up with you because we haven't gotten a chance to do a video together, and I had said that we wanted to, so here we are. Some updates before we start. This is cycle day 9 for me, so that means we didn't get pregnant. Boo. Third cycle of Clomid, and I upped it to 100 milligrams days 3 to 7. So today is cycle day 9 for us. We are doing sperm meets the egg method again this cycle. And then hubby, oh, that's what we were going to talk about. Because the last time I was telling them that you were doing a semen analysis. And I was saying that we would get the results back by now. And we have. So we've gotten the results back. And they said he has more than enough sperm. It was like 20 million. I don't know. It was a lot. 120 million. It was a lot. And so there's no problem there. Look at his smiling. TMI, but just as good, we're sharing our story. So, and then the motility was fine.
So I think the motility was slightly under.
It was slightly under, but
no cause for concern.
So that's what the doctor said. No cause for concern. And the morphology.
The morphology is where he was like, in most cases you still get pregnant, but it has to do with the shape of the sperm. And he said, it shouldn't be a factor, but just to keep, he suggested that I keep taking that I start taking Clomid again, and see what happens. He said along with supplements, and he told me to try to avoid certain things.
Tell them the things that
alcohol.
We don't drink, so that's not a problem.
Caffeine, that's maybe an area where I struggle.
Yeah,
the most
he's a coffee head.
I work nights, so I tend to buy energy drinks from Vitamin Shop, and I drink coffee. So if caffeine is a factor, that's gonna be a hard one to give up. And
no tight underwear.
Yeah, so he said, as for men, for us males, we have to, let them loose. Let them hang, let them loose, and let them breathe. Shoot, man, you gotta buy a little portable fan and attach it to your thigh.
Don't
that's
listen
what
to
you
him.
gotta do and keep them cool.
I can't believe he just told the YouTuber that.
I'm just saying.
Please do not listen to him.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Because it's hot, and sometimes we get hot down there. So,
gosh.
But yeah, so that's
Anyway.
pretty much what he said, and I'm just trusting in the Lord. Now, as far as the morphology, I want to try to improve that. So I'm trying to, there are supplements for it. There's vitamin C. They said vitamin C is good for it, and vitamin C and
zinc is good to.
Yeah, there's a couple little supplements that helps with that. So listen. I'm just going to take some supplements and ultimately trust in God.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing that God can't do. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's ultimately where we are right now. I mean, it's like there's no reason why we can't get pregnant. Everything still looks good. The reproductive and endocrinologist appointment is not until the ending of July 29th. And I just have a feeling that we'll be pregnant before then. July will make a year since tubal reversal. So, I mean, my tubes are open. I had my HSG in November. Everything so far is okay. And so now it's just really relying and trusting the Lord. I think with the SMEP method, which is the sperm meets the egg method, we've tried it before, both times. But I think that towards like the ending point, I think we don't follow through. I think we oh, okay, I think we got it. But we have to remember that when you ovulate, it's like 12 to 36 hours. So with the sperm meets the egg method, what happens is that starting on cycle day 8, or whenever's the last day of your menstrual cycle, you you baby dance. And then you skip a day, baby dance, He's happy about that. You skip a day, baby dance, and then you keep on going. And then once you hit your peak, you baby dance that night, you baby dance the next night, you skip a day, and then you baby dance again. Like you could baby dance again 2 more nights. Or you could baby dance 3 days consecutively after that high peak, skip a day, and then, you know, baby dance again to make sure. But I think that we always never baby dance after that positive. It would like we would baby dance that night, but then I don't know, so tired, you know, because it's just like a lot of baby dancing. I know we all adults here, but it's just sometimes with work, children, schedule, especially his schedule, because he works overnight.
Crazy.
We have to think of ways of how to baby dance because it's really hard.
Just trying to get the energy.
Yeah, you know? To get the energy, and we're tired, and it's like, oh my gosh. So we're definitely going to do better this time. We're actually about to we're on spring break this week. I'm so excited. Tomorrow we leave for Florida, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to baby dance because our kids are going to be in the same room as us. So we're trying to figure that one out right now because we can't miss this. We can't miss this opportunity. And it looks like I won't be ovulating till the day after Easter, which will be probably with Clomid. I've noticed that I've been ovulating on cycle day 16 and 17. It's been mostly like I'll peak on 16 or 17. So that's good so far. I haven't had any side effects with Clomid. The only thing, because I take it at night, the only thing I can say is like I get hot, like sweaty, but I think that we always get hot anyway at night because we just like being in the cold. So I don't know if that really was Clomid or not. But that's about it. I haven't had any side effects whatsoever. I know a lot of people get headaches and moody and all this stuff. My boobs always hurt anyway, like during my cycle. So I don't think that was a cause for Clomid neither. But yeah. I took a LH strip today and it's negative because it's low because it's only cycle day 9, and like I said, I don't ovulate this early anyway. But yeah, so that's the story for right now. We've been reading some posts, and I'm in a whole bunch of other groups for like Facebook, and it kind of made me sad. I was telling him that a lot of men are not on board with the whole baby dancing and ovulating, and I can say sometimes, and I think we've talked about this before, that the ambiance or the romantic side or whatever the heck you want to call it, you know, when you're trying to conceive, sometimes the whole process of TTCing could be overwhelming for a couple because you're like, even though you're both having fun and it's every other day, for us it's every other day because every day would be too much. It all depends on the men's sperm too, because you don't want to do every day because you want to let the men's sperm build up, and that's why you skip a day. But you know, to each his own, and everybody's different. But one of the things I could say is that I've noticed that a lot of men are not in the whole TTCing route. Like they feel either pressured, like, oh my gosh, I have to get this done because you were trying to have a baby. And so I've read some posts that a lot of women are saying that their husbands are just not even wanting to try and conceive, so they're gonna hide when they ovulate and stuff. I know for us, like, I get super excited when I ovulate. I take out my strip and I do the other one too that has like the smiley face, and I'm like, we got a smiley face. So we both get excited about it, and I can say that I'm thankful for that, you know. Granted, we're both tired. Is it fun baby dancing? Yes. But sometimes we just tired. And sometimes you just gotta go with the motions. And that's just truth. Yeah. You have to just go with the motion. But I mean, getting each other involved, I think, is super important. And I mean, having fun with it. I mean, you know how many times we crack up laughing? We crack up laughing like, oh gosh. I'm like, okay, today's...
Yeah, we can't even be serious
We
sometimes.
We can't.
It just... Because it gets to the point where we're like, okay, we know we gotta get this done. We gotta get through this.
Yeah.
And it just...
And you know what?
Keyword
he just said, that we have to get through it. I know that sounds kind of crazy. Like, gosh, you just want to get through it. Let me tell you, when you're exhausted, you work overnight, you wake up early in the morning like I do, you with kids all day, coming home, you with your own kids, and then it's like a routine. And then the time that you finally get to see each other and have like either at least a minute alone with each other, yeah, sometimes there's days that we're like, okay, we have to get this done because today is the day that we don't want to miss the sperm meets the egg method. Like, unfortunately, there's days that are like that, and that's just truth and honesty. But then there's other days that we like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy, we're so crazy, we have to, and we crack up laughing because this whole process could be overbearing. This whole process could be like tiresome. This whole process could be like, it gets on your nerves because you're like, when is it gonna happen? But just really understanding and in speaking with your partner of like, hey, this is how this is what's going on, and this is how my body is. And just, I guess he's really know like my body, and we've really like been in tune with both of our bodies. We're like, okay, this is something that's happening. So, you know, just helping each other out and really supporting each other has been a great, big, helpful process throughout this whole process going on.
Just adding on to what my wife is saying, and to all the husbands out there, gotta, you know, and we all tired, you know, we all get to the point where we're tired, you know, things like that. But, you know, you gotta think about it when you're not trying to conceive, right? And you're tired, I mean, your wife is tired, and, you know, you guys become intimate. It's a sacrifice she makes, right? Because she wants to please her husband, and you know, you both wind up having intimacy. So now you take it a step further. So now you want to have intimacy because you're trying to get pregnant, have a baby. So don't pull back. You know, don't change anything. I mean, you gotta continue, you know, being that supporter as a husband to your wife, because it can make your wife feel a certain way when she feels that you're not on board. You know, and that's the last thing you want to do. You know, you don't want to hurt your wife in any old way. Take it from me, past experience. I know my wife was dealing with some hurt, and that definitely affected our intimacy. And it was hard for me. It was hard for me because I was like, wow, you know, if I could rewind the hands of time. But it is what it is. We got through it, and God blessed our marriage and strengthened our marriage. And now we're just like making up for whatever time we missed, you know. So it's not all about you. I'm just being real, you know, guys, husbands. It's not all about you. You know, it's not, you know, me. You got to think about your wife's feelings. Think about how she feels, and be on board. Be her number one supporter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, and believe me, when you do that, I mean, the blessings of God, I'm telling you, will come upon you, and it'll be much fun, much better that way. And you know, so just keep that in mind, and just be on board. Be on board. As tired as you may be, she's tired too, man. Just give in. You know what? I think the hardest part is getting started. Yeah. But once you enter, come on now. You know, shoot. I mean,
TMI guys.
Well, I'm just being honest, you know. But yeah, just be a supporter, and be on board with your wife. You know, as far as her testing, and try to be more engaged. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I try to do with my wife. You know, I even do my own research online, so I'll bring her articles.
He brings me articles.
And I'll share information with her, so it shows her that, hey, you know what? Damn, my husband's on board. Yeah. You know, and you know, so just get on board. You know, make it happen, and you know, expand your family. If that's what you guys want to do, no matter what it takes, you know, just so that's pretty much what I wanted to share.
Yeah. So thank you for listening to this video all the way through. We appreciate that. Thank you for all the new subscribers. We keep on getting new subscribers, and we're honored by that, because like, we're just two regular people just trying to have a baby after tubal reversal, and we just want to share our story. You know, I do have a feeling that we're gonna come here and we're gonna be showing you our positive pregnancy test soon, and we all give God all the glory when that happens. And you know, I told them the other day that even if that doesn't happen, we have two amazing kids that we're still raising, and they're still young. They're 10 and 8. They're gonna be 11 and 9, and so we're starting all over again. But and that, I think that's what's different with us, because our tubal reversal, we were married, like we didn't meet each other and then like divorced and then meet each other and didn't have kids together. We actually have 2 kids together, but I tied my tubes after my daughter, and then we decided after a long while this is something was in the works of us reversing the tubes because we wanted to expand our family. So I know a lot of you out there are in second marriages, or you know, different people, different relationships, and you're trying to have a child with your partner because this is their first child and you have children from previous. But for us, we actually have children together, and we're just trying to expand our own family together and add more siblings to the 2 that we have. So so that's where we're a little bit different, but not different in the sense that we're still trying. We're in our 40s, so that's different. We're not in our 30s anymore. And so that becomes a little harder too, but you know what, through God everything is possible. So we keep that faith, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing to us, the TheEvansFamilia. If you're new, if you're new, welcome to our channel. Don't listen to him. Welcome to our channel, and hit the subscribe button on the bottom to see what new videos that we have. And we probably do a video again when we're in Florida, so we can show you the beautifulness of Florida. It's gonna be so nice out there, and some palm trees. And we'll catch up with you through the week of spring break, and yeah, that's about it. We hope you have a blessed day and an amazing week that's coming up.
Yep.
Bye.
God bless. Take care, guys.